Hello, this is Tom Sillis, CEO of wetcrow.com. We're actually, just so you know, we're a platform for buying, buying and selling services, and I'll get into that a little bit later in the video. Right now, the title of this video is not related to wetcrow. It's related to it's related to why virtual women are men's best girlfriends, and it's kind of funny to say that, but it's becoming true. There's a big thing going. There's a big trend going on with men that are lonely in the U.S. because they're tired of, in the past, you used to use Tinder and you go online dating, and the women we're getting in the U.S. were kind of becoming bitches, so to speak. And I mean, how true that is. Not all women are bad, but they, women's lib and all that, the women's empowerment movement, which is really mostly unique. I'd say mostly unique to the U.S. and maybe a couple other English-speaking countries, but most of the rest of the world is more in tune with the way things used to be, where the woman was a fixture of the home, the man was earning the money, the woman would take care of the kids and do all that. Well, what's happening now, and stay with us, obviously subscribe to this channel and like this video, because I have a surprise for you at the end of the video. If you watch to the end, you got to watch all the way through, because we're going to give you a code where you're going to be able to write it down, hold it, and you'll be able to get double the digital currency, which I'll explain in a little bit. Now, back to the topic. With the virtual woman online, it's becoming a trend with the young guys mostly that are lonely. They're kind of staying in. They're not going out as much. They're kind of isolated, which is good and bad, and it's good in some ways, but very bad in others. You become antisocial, and that has some bad things to do with it. The good thing about this, no relationship issues. You go there, you meet a woman, a virtual woman, and they even have sex online. I don't know how they do it, because they're mostly avatars, but some of them have real women. They actually take the real woman and they use an avatar to make her do whatever you need to do. The AI makes her do whatever they want to do, and it actually looks like a real woman, and she falls in love with you and all that. And these guys get hooked on that. If you feel like you're talking to another woman from the Philippines or somewhere else in the world, it's become really advanced, the AI with that. The other good thing about it, you don't get scammed. No more Tinder. You don't have to go outside the U.S. and go get scammed by, you got to feed the family. In the Philippines and most of these Asian countries, in China especially, you meet a Chinese woman, you got to pay the parents. You gotta have good money. If you don't have no money, they're not going to go with you. They want somebody that has money, and that's kind of the thing. Even in the Philippines and most other countries outside the U.S., they expect the man to provide for the woman. If you can't provide, you're pretty much dead in the water. So this is a good alternative. I don't know about that, but you don't have no more scams, no more having to pay money out. It's not expensive. It's cheaper. But the bad thing about it is you have the no more. You have the dealing with. You're not going to be able to deal with real life as easily. If everything is perfect in a perfect world, in your own little virtual world, now you have to go out in the real world sooner or later, and you're going to be really disappointed, because you're not going to be able to handle things. You're going to become antisocial, and you're more prone to violence. You see all these guys a lot of the mass shootings are caused by people that are antisocial. So this will create more of that, I think, and that's the biggest problem that I see from this. And it's been talked about a lot on YouTube. I've read a lot of articles on Google about this, and talked to a lot of psychologists, and they kind of pretty much everybody's agreed on what I'm saying. I'm not just making this up. So I just want to put it past you. That's the reason why I'm saying that. Now, that's the main part. Now, as far as the wetcrow.com, we basically have pre-priced services. We basically create pre-priced services, anything, install a toilet, hang pictures on the wall, almost any service you can imagine, we're creating a fixed price for it, carpet cleaning, the whole 9 yards. And, we have service providers come on there, they join us. I have a lot of videos on that, on how to make more money, and we tend to go in the more higher income neighborhoods, because they're the ones that will spend more money on on our services. Whereas the people that are poor, they go to Craigslist and they end up getting scammed. But that's a different animal. So we don't do that stuff. We might advertise on Craigslist, but so far we haven't had that much luck with it. We've done much better putting door hangers on doors in neighborhoods, in the rich neighborhoods, and we do it 1,000 times better. And as we brand ourselves, we're getting more known out there in certain cities. Anyway, that's the thing. Your code for the digital currency is going to be 100XT. Okay, it's almost like Grant Cardone's 10X. I made it because we call ourselves 100X. We feel like we're doing a better job than Grant Cardone. He does a good job, but if you look at Alex Hermosi online, he's the best. I mean, I'm going to be honest with you. He'll teach you how to sell a lot better. I mean, Grant Cardone is good, don't get me wrong, but I think Alex Hermosi will help you tremendously. You want to subscribe to his channel and watch his videos. He'll get you, if you're broke, you want to listen to him, because he's going to teach you how to get out of the shithole, so to speak, okay? So, keep that in mind as you go forward. Thank you very much, and we'll talk again.